Here's the market bag that I made, and I'm going to show you how. There's the inside, and it's just a nice little bag with a wonderful little handle that you can use to take to market, to bring produce, to carry whatever, go to the beach with or whatever. I love mine. Here's one side, here's the other with a pretty blue stripe, and I'm going to show you how to make the yarn that I used to crochet this bag. Hey, Miss Sandy here. Always something. I had just posted on Facebook to my friends a picture of a market bag that I just finished crocheting Plarn, which is, I guess, basically plastic yarn that you make out of grocery bags and plastic bags that you get when you shop. When I was a kid, I did this with bread bags. They're a little harder to work with. The texture's different, but the texture of these bags, they slide together real easy, and they're real nice to work with when you're crocheting. Some people knit with them. I don't knit, I crochet, so that's just my thing. So basically, they wanted to know how I make the Plarn, so to speak, which is plastic yarn. So you just get a grocery bag, and many people are into being very precise, laying it out perfectly flat, folding it a certain way, and then either cutting it with while measuring and getting each one exactly right. Some people will use their scissors, some people will use their rotary cutter, and I just do it sitting in front of the TV or whatever, and I basically take the bag, get it like this, make it as neat as possible on my lap, fold it over once again, straighten out a little more, fold it over again. So now you have something basically like this. I like to fold it over one more time, just because it's easier to make one snip instead of cut. And then you take this top part where the handles are, and as you can see right here, this is, you know, that little tab that they hook them onto the bar at the grocery store to hold them all on. I like to cut just below that, just like this, snip it off. And I put that to one side in a ball or a basket or even a paper sack if that's all I have, because I use them for something else later. It took me a while to think of it, but that may be of another video. Then you go down to the end, which is the bottom of the bag, and I snip off about a ½ inch. Oh, these scissors are terrible. So that the bottom of all the pieces where it's melded together at the bottom are cut off. And then basically, some people, you know, say cut it in half and cut it again, or measure each one or whatever. You know me, I'm super just simple, get it done. I do about 2 inches and I cut. 2 inches and I cut. I'm not one of those people that's really into precision, and if you know me, you already know that, so I shouldn't have to tell you. But basically just like that till I have all those pieces done. And then basically you can see I've already started a new ball here because I just finished my market bag, and I may insert a picture of that in this, but anyway, some people like to sort them out into colors of bags because they want to do fancy stripes, or they want to do something all one color or do a dual color thing. Me, I just do serendipity. Whatever comes my way is what color I use, and I just wait and see what kind of a design comes from it, just because that's the way life is. So anyway, basically now you have your loops that you cut up, and you just unfurl that. And when I say loop, then you'll understand why, because it's connected like this. Then you just take it. Here's the end of my ball that I've started already. See, I just started it. You have one like this. You take the next one that you're going to add on like this. You put one under the other. So you basically have, see, here's the bottom one. Here's the top one, the loops. So that you have a hole in the middle between the two loops. One loop end is hooked right here with this finger. The other loop end is hooked right here with this finger. And you just take the end of your new piece and push it through that hole, pull it on up like this, and pull it like that. And you've now got your next length of yarn. So then you just do the next one. Same way, one more time. Pull it out like this. If you're slow, and you just take it, make your loop, and honestly, after you do it for a few minutes, then you get into a routine of what's comfortable with you, and you can just go at it like gangbusters. And then as it gets longer, just keep wrapping it onto your yarn ball or Plarn ball, as the case may be, and you're on your way to repurposing all those bags. And for me, I couldn't just see throwing them out, and I still keep a couple rolled up in my kitchen just like this. When I bring them home, the groceries come out, I take them like this, I fold them over once, and I add them to the roll. And then I just keep an old Ziploc box, just like this, and that roll goes down in there. And when I need one, I pull them out right there like that. Now, obviously, I don't use them all for that because, I don't know, for some reason, we get a lot of grocery bags. I don't know what our thing is, but anyway, the gist of it is, I'm not getting rid of all those bags. I'm not having to hoard them and take them somewhere to be recycled, so I feel good about life. And I'm not throwing them out, and they're going to a good purpose. And I've been wanting for years to do something like this because I remember doing the bread bags as a kid, but I gave up on it because it took forever because the loops are so tiny. Now, I know there was another way that my grandma used to do it with bread bags, but I never really remembered how that was, how she connected them. And I didn't want to tie knots because I thought if it was going to be a mat or something, it would be uncomfortable. So basically, a lot of people are on this bandwagon now. I love it. It's something to do in my spare time. It's a way to reuse things. I do know that there are mission groups and church women's groups or church men, whoever wants to do it, who do this regularly. They save all their bags and they make long mats that are the size of a human being that can be rolled up and tied and hung over someone's shoulders so that they can be given to the homeless, and the homeless can use them, you know, as something between them and the earth, basically. And that's always a good thing when things get cold and damp and things like that. I don't collect enough bags to do that. I don't have a group around here that I know that does that. So I'm not gonna let them go to waste. So I use them for whatever I can now, and I feel a lot better about myself, and it's something else to do because you know me, it's always something. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.